that.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, good job. You have done more with an open sexual conversation than I've heard on the radio. I
Dog,
think
what are you listening
ever.
to? Dog.
Thank you.
As far as why children at a younger age, one has to consider the hormones that are in the plastic and in the dairy and in the consumption. After sex education, I've always left my kids with
dog, what are you doing?
Thought, your first time you'll remember forever, to make it a good one. My question is, after doing some research, the sex educators were telling me that sex education should really start in the 3rd grade. I'd like to know what you think about that, and thanks again for the program.
Thank you.
I don't think that kids should be exposed to sexual education at 3rd grade. I think that's a little young because the kids, they might not even know like how a baby is made even, and I think that's a little young. What age are they at 3rd grade?
3rd grade? Well, they're around 9, 8.
8?
No.
Yeah. I think that's a little young just because they're still kids. Why do you want to talk about, I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's a great idea. I mean, yeah, I know. I'm sorry I expressed a different opinion than you. But, now, with their parents' consent, because kids start thinking about sex the moment they notice their private parts. Now,
Dog, what are you...
I don't think,
What are you
it's totally
watching,
necessary
dog?
if you're like a kindergartner or something. But 3rd
Are you
grade
listening to?
is probably one of the earliest and
Really?
pretty critical times to begin talking about that sort of discussion. Now, I think if you have parent consent, because maybe a lot of parents might not want their kids to be informed about sex in the 3rd grade, but if they have their parent consent, I think it is a fairly good idea.
Want to change it?
Now, you mentioned earlier plastics and consumption. Consumption is growing rapidly, decade by decade. And
I think you're too young to listen to that, dog.
now, it might play a small role since there is estrogen in certain products, but we don't know for sure.
No, maybe not. I don't know.
Girls start their periods around 9 years old, and now that I think about it, their bodies start to change, and I was first exposed to that in 5th grade, and I thought that was a good age because we were starting to notice like periods, and like I don't know, guys were, I don't know, we were starting to realize that we're girls and boys.
Yes.
Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hi. Good job with your program. I've been listening and really enjoying it.
Your phone
and I
on,
wanted to comment on something that you said earlier about first-time experiences and it being kind of awkward and quiet. And I wanted to encourage you, as young people, talking to other young people, to advocate for a kind of consent amongst each other in which it's not so much that no means no, but that yes means yes. And I do think that you guys are doing a really good job in advocating for communication amongst people, but especially in this.
You turned it down. Okay.
Earlier with younger girls and older boys, I think that oftentimes young people really get wrapped up into things because of this lack of communication. And I
Okay,
wonder if
well,
any of your sex education,
I got to get busy again, but you can listen if you want.